Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. Definitely appreciate taking some time out of your day to pay me a visit. We are out at Lake Atwood in the Hollows in Cary, Illinois. I want to say it's been close to 2 years, I think, since I was out here. I'm pretty sure I didn't come here last year. They just did a bunch of work on this boat ramp. Well, I guess maybe not the boat ramp itself, but they added a dock and a kayak launch. Looks pretty nice, but I just launched my kayak straight off the back. I really don't like using the kayak dolly when I can avoid it, especially with this new NAR. It's just too heavy. But anyway, that's the new setup. It's really nice. They got rid of this big hill for some reason, but the water looks really low right now. Like, this boat ramp is barely in the water. It is going to be a pain in the butt to try to get this thing back on the bed of the truck. I'll tell you that much. But I got a few different rod and reel setups with me today. One thing I want to try is a branded Polnick type setup, a drop shot with a 6-inch deception worm on it. So we'll give that a shot. Got some top waters, got a few crankbaits. We'll see what we find, but hopefully we'll have a good day here. There's our first fish. Looks decent. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Come over here. Well, it took close to 2 hours, but we got our first fish at least. Okay, all right, buddy. Open up your mouth. Okay. Thank you. All right. Well, not a mondo, but it's a nice, probably 16 or 17-inch fish. All right, thanks, buddy. We'll see you later. Oh, all right. Well, that fish came on a drop shot with a 4-inch Berkeley power worm in black with a 1/8 ounce weight. I really, with this weather that we've been having, it's nice and overcast. It's, I guess, technically a cold front, considering it was in the 90s the last few days, and today it's only a high of 80. But I was really expecting this fishing to be a little bit better. But anyway, hey, we're at least on the board. So, and that fish came in about 16 feet of water, which is definitely deeper than I'm used to fishing in this lake, but this water temperature is 82.5 degrees. This might be the warmest I have ever fished, or the warmest water I've ever seen on Lake Atwood. This being a deep gravel lake, I was expecting this to be in the high 70s. But all right, let's keep at it. Well, it's a little past noon. We still have only had that one fish, and well, one other one that I saw bite, the deception worm, but it has been an incredibly slow day so far. I think what I'm gonna go do is, we've been fishing about, the 0 to 15 foot range, which is normally all you have to do on this lake with a drop shot. We've thrown a drop shot. We two types of drop shots: the power worm and the 6-inch deception worm. We've thrown a wake bait, 2 different kinds of wake baits, Super Spook Junior, a Whopper Plopper, and a jig, a little finesse jig. Really without anything to show for it. So I think I'm going to go try even the deeper holes. I'm going to go side scan some of the deeper holes to see if I can't see a concentration of fish. I did see some of that earlier today, but you never really know what type of fish those are. But I'm going to go make a few passes in some of the deeper areas that I know of and see if I actually see anything down there. And we'll probably stop and make a few casts there. But I guess at this point, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be out. At least the weather is phenomenal. Humidity is a little high, but really nice overcast, the occasional sun peeking through, occasional drizzle. Weather really is great considering what we've dealt with these last 2 or 3 weeks here in 90. All right, that's a fish. Oh, that feels decent. I don't think it's as nice as the last one, but fish number 2 at least, after God knows how many hours. Okay, all right, buddy. Nice, healthy, it's probably a 14-inch fish, maybe a little under. Thanks, buddy. That one we got on the deception worm. I think that guy destroyed this worm. That deception worm was in a plum color, and using a 3/16 ounce drop shot weight on that, and just a 1/0 off shank hook. Not ideal. Not the ideal hook, I should say. That's a fish. Oh, that looks like a good one too. You are on the wrong side of the boat, buddy. Thank you. Get. Oh, that's a good fish. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, that's a real good fish. Let's let's get a bad measurement on this with the paddle. How are you even supposed to do this? Okay, put it up on the 19-inch fish. Very, very rough measure on the... Okay, alright, see you later, buddy. I was just about to beach us anyway, so we can get these cameras set back up. Okay, cool. That one came on the deception worm. Unfortunately, that guy threw my weight as well, so I guess I'll have to fish one of those out once we beach. Guess I wasn't really paying attention. I just landed on a bunch of bluegill nests. I do not want to mess those guys up. We will work a little further down the shore, I guess. This whole shoreline looks like it's full of beds, but there's at least a smaller concentration over here. Alright, well hopefully my audio is not going to be super messed up because there's a little bit of water in that dry bag and this microphone is a little wet. I think I need to check the radar. Seeing that big cloud heading right for us. Yeah. Alright, we're going to go hit those cribs real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here. It's not a too gnarly of a storm, but there's some yellow mixed in there, which has some potential for thunder, and I am not a fan of being in a kayak with a 8.5-foot lightning rod that is a power pole micro. And I still think I'm going to be struggling to get this kayak on the actual trailer. So I'd like to give myself a little bit of time before this rain hits again. So I guess while I'm pedaling away, again, this was my first trip in this NAR to an actual lake instead of a river. Superbly more enjoyable experience, not fighting current, fighting super shallow water. Overall I enjoyed being out here in this kayak. I wish the fishing was a little bit better, but it stinks to have to head back just when the bite I think is starting to pick up, but I think that might just be the sun coming out, and I don't think the sun's going to be out here much longer. So it's fun. Still a little undecided overall on this kayak. It's really big, but I don't know. All right, well, that's gonna do it for us today. Thanks for sticking with me. Always fun to get out on Lake Atwood. I will certainly be out here again some point this summer. Hopefully later rather than sooner. I'm really hoping that Lake County Water Sports can actually get my boat running right. It has not been doing well. I had the relay for the tilt and trim replaced, and ever since I picked it up from Lake County, it just won't start reliably. I can crank and crank and crank until the battery's dead, and then the next day it will start up on its first turn, but then it'll just die after you run it for a while. I don't know, but they'll take a look at it. So thanks again, and we'll see y'all next time.